Hi everyone, this is Beth in Texas, or you might know me as B Thin Texas. And last week I didn't give you my weight, and this week I will because I weighed myself this morning. I think there's something wrong with my scale though. So, because I got up and got my son off to school and had a little breakfast, but my back hurt, so I laid back down and went to sleep. And I got up and the scale was different by 3 pounds, so who knows what's right. But it was closer to what I expected it to be the second time. So, I mean, the swelling from the back pain and everything could have added weight. So, anyway, I weigh pretty much the same as I've been weighing. I've weighed 196.7, so that's within a pound of what I was last time. So, yeah, so I survived the holidays without gaining way too much weight. I'm working on getting back on track and, going back to losing some more. I did go shopping. I don't have them to show you here, but I will next week. I got some jeans at a thrift store. And there were something, I don't remember what they were called, but they were made in Korea. And I looked through the thrift store looking for 16 talls. And they didn't have any 16 talls. They hardly had any 16s, let alone 16 talls. But I found a pair of 14 talls. And I thought, well, I'm having trouble finding tall jeans. And when I do lose down to my goal, I'm going to need 14s. So I bought them, and they were on clearance for $1.50. So I got a pair of jeans for $1.50. And I went to another thrift store, and I found 2 pair that were marked 16 talls. Well, I got them home and tried them on, and the 16 talls that I bought, I couldn't get shut, so they obviously were shrunk. But then I pulled out the 14 talls. Now, these were made with more of a stretchy fabric. They had a little bit of lycra and spandex in them. And I got those on and can wear them and not be squeezed to death wearing them. But the ones that are 16s were too small. It's crazy how things are sized. But because they were used, like I said, they probably had shrunk, especially if they were cotton denim. So yeah, so I got at least one new pair of jeans I can wear. The other 2, those are goals. So I have 2 pair of goals, and they were only $2.50 a pair. So, I didn't do too bad. But that's pretty much all I have to talk about with my weight loss. I got my cup of tea. I've been drinking a lot of tea, so it's good. I like tea. Let's see, what have I done I haven't been doing much to take off weight because my back has been hurting. The temperatures were really great, and I should have gone outside and exercised when the weather was great, but I ended up running around, driving here and there, and this kind of thing, and didn't get outdoor exercise done then. But I didn't snack a lot because I wasn't home to snack. Then it got cold, and now my back is killing me since the change in temperature, and my joints are swelling, and I have to move to do that. But all I've been doing is walking around the circuit in the house. We got where I'm at right now. Behind me is my living room. I'm sitting in the dining room, and then the next room over is my craft room, and that's the kitchen, and then the entryway and the hallway. And so you could go around the circuit. So I've been pacing around that. I would circle that about 10 times, and I'd stretch my back. Circle around 10 times, stretch my back, and then go the other direction. And that's pretty much the exercise I've been doing, is stretching my back. So I just want to encourage everyone who is involved in the weight loss community to continue to try to lose weight. I want to recognize Nancy today. She's a guru of everything. She does weaving and pottery, and she knits, and she does any kind of craft under the sun. And she has a beautiful piece of property in Canada. She likes to go walks and hikes, and she does frugal things, and I just love her to death. It's just a lot of fun. And she did her New Year's resolution, and her New Year's resolution was to lose 1 pound and clean her whole house. And, in other words, make your goals attainable. If you say, I'm going to lose 25 pounds this year, and then you lose 5 and gain the 5 back, then you're not going to want to stick with it. But if you're going to say, I'm going to lose 5 pounds, and then after you lose that 5 pounds, say, I'm going to lose 5 pounds. Now, I do have an ultimate goal. I do. I want to get to my weight goal is 175. So I really only have 10 more pounds to go. And ideally for someone my height to be skinny, I could be as low as 155, but not any lower than that. I'd be too skinny after that. So, but I'll be pleased with 175. It will no longer have the big O, you know what I mean? The obese. And so yeah, it's time to focus on just losing a few pounds. I hope to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week if I can. When I stick to it, if I'm not paying attention to it, maintain. That is the thing. And I miss seeing some of my weight loss buddies that haven't made a video in a while. So you know who you are if you didn't make a video in a while. I'm not going to call anybody out. But because they haven't made a video doesn't mean they're not sticking with weight loss. It might be that they're focusing more on it because they don't have time to sit down and make a video. Okay, I'm rambling. So I just wish everybody the best. Happy New Year. Watch out for that Valentine candy. Don't overdo it. All right? We'll see you next week. Bye.